Hey guys, I'm Sdanwolf and welcome back to the channel, and thanks for sticking it out with me these last couple weeks while we're kind of getting this DLC news stuff out of the way and kind of taking care of business on that side of the channel with a lot of new eyes, a lot of casual players, and you guys, it's always cool how you guys kind of let me afford me the opportunity to take a break during these big DLC news breaks and all this stuff. It really helps me out, that you guys are just really cool and understanding when these times come around every few months, that, you kind of let me take care of that stuff on that side of the YouTube game here. And that is, like I said, it's always really appreciated. And plus I was getting a little bogged down with the safari stuff. I kind of found myself going into the map, and I know you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, but kind of would go into the map and just not have the desire to build anything. Didn't want to do any new enclosures, none of that. And the TMTK animal stuff, like I said, with misread nebula, dead-eyed duck, a couple of our heavy modelers have had to, take a little bit of a step back, just with personal real life things going on. So, but, I really have to thank Misread Nebula for pushing out that her wolves, and before Dead-Eyed Duck had to take his break, got out a really cool grizzly bear for me. And so that's kind of what we're studying here with this area and this enclosure is like the wolf sanctuary over here. So I have now actively moved into the North American area. Really, really fun. And I've also got a really, really fun creator. Woody is, he doesn't have a YouTube or anything like that, but he's a really fun facade creator, and I will show you in the real time. I've brought in his aviary, really, really cool build, and he's actually building me some, North American wilderness type facades for the little shop area over here, because remember, we've always wanted to pair the with shopping, and each little area kind of has its own, its own little vibe, its own little shopping district going on, and we didn't want that to be any different for the North American area. So that is what Woody is kind of commissioning for me right now. And, it's just really fun stuff. He's kind of been sending me some pictures of ideas that he has. And, I'm already thinking of spots for some of the buildings that he's come up with. And then, of course, too, we'll put our own spin on it and get some facades going for the North American area. And the only thing is, though, right now, we could probably we need a bear exhibit. I kind of want to have maybe some waterfalls, or maybe do some kind of stream or something in that exhibit. We've got Daddy Poe's American eagles. We can do something with that. Might even be able to do something with Misread Nebula's horses. Can probably put that in there, but we're still missing things like deers. We could probably do Daddy Poe's raccoons. We could make something happen with that. So we're not really at a lack of animals for our North American area. It's just a little bit low right now. Like I said, kind of with everything everybody has going on. But this is really, it seems like this is always a busy time of year for people right before summer break starts. A lot of people, this is really crunch time before summer gets here. So a lot of personal life stuff is going on right now, and then people always seem to come back just hot and heavy, right when summer starts with the new designs and stuff. And one thing too that's really, really cool that just kind of looking over some of Leaf Scott's Star Wars Edge, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge pieces, and I've kind of been studying on those, just doing some some pre-production stuff on that, how, what can we do about this Galaxy's Edge, and just kind of planning. His walls from that work absolutely incredible for enclosure walls. So I've already implemented them in the lion's den. I've implemented this in the elephant den, or the elephant sanctuary. We'll take a look at all of that here in a minute in the real time, but yeah, just kind of wanted to show you guys all of this stuff. It's weird. It's kind of just like some of it is like the frontier stuff. What it is intended for, you end up absolutely using it for something completely different. So good reference here with the Star Wars pieces. I bet you Leafy did not think I would find a place for those in the zoo, but here we are. So, but anyways, guys, yeah, let's short time lapse this time. Just kind of fooled around a little bit this weekend, but let's jump into the real time and we will talk through some of these scenarios and kind of what we have going on and get new people caught up about our little project here. So hold on one sec. All right, guys. So yeah, you can kind of see the little, like the imposing North American area kind of back here behind Chimp Island. And I have to give a big shout out to you guys too about your feedback from Chimp Island. A lot of you were not really feeling the cathedral. So I kind of brought in this like dilapidated, kind of like old ruined temple here. I'm going to get us like some information boards. That's one of the things when I was talking about on Twitter, earlier this weekend, there's a lot of cleanup that I need to come in and do with this park now. Like I was saying in the time lapse, I got the pretty cool, the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge walls from Leaf Scott in here to kind of tie together the elephant enclosure a little bit and all that. So I thought that was pretty cool, but there's so much more I need to do, like information boards. We got to get some more bathrooms put in. Just a lot of little nitpicky stuff kind of needs to happen. I've kind of got like a little veterinarian access over here for the lions that kind of go over here into like our little underground network. If they kind of have to be, if they have to have surgery, just general checkups, that you wouldn't do like out here in the enclosure with the other lions, but they can kind of bring them into these underground corridors over here where they have like, I would assume they'd have like surgical centers under there and, just all kinds of different supplies and all that. But yeah, but like I said, rolling into the North American area, you kind of make your way past Chimp Island, and then it's kind of like really rocky, really secluded back in here. You're not quite sure what's back through here, really kind of mysterious. And when we turn the corner here, that's when you kind of like, you'll run into the wolf exhibit first. Well, first you'll run into Woody's aviary here, but then you'll kind of make your way over here into essentially our wolves den, our wolves sanctuary. So I thought that was a pretty cool start here to the North American area. So we still got to get some signs worked out over here. Like I said, I want to start on the grizzly bear exhibit, but fun times are ahead for the North American area. And it's so cool just to have a switch up of foliage over here, because look, we've got all the tall pines now. We're moving over to like the dark gray stone rocks over here for the pack, and they can kind of hide up in the trees. And we kind of have them a little den, like a little den built out over here to get out of the elements and all that when they need to. And then, of course, Woody's just awesome aviary. He's kind of like imposing over that whole front area. A lot of you guys were saying as far as rides go, it would be cool to have some kind of wooden coaster over here, maybe some kind of RMC. I don't know. We'll just kind of have to see out about that. I don't think that would be too bad if it was over here, because there wouldn't be any really animals to disturb. It would just kind of be over here behind the gondola station. So I don't know. We'll just kind of have to see how we roll with that. I definitely need to get the restaurant done over here and get it closed up. Remember our little adventurers restaurant that definitely looks a lot better at night. I designed the whole thing at night. I did not design this during the day. And look how cool it looks kind of when you bring that little nighttime into it. It kind of makes this little restaurant kind of pop a little bit. But yeah, need to get that filled in. And like I said, guys, just a lot of little nitpicky stuff. I have to work on now that we've taken out the chairlift and put the gondolas in, I need to work around like getting some of these supports moved. Like this one's right here in the middle of the highway, like right as my little safari trucks are trying to come by. So a lot of little nitpicky kind of stuff going on. Let's see, Namboa Square over here. Need to finish out some stuff on it. Maybe get us a ride or two, kind of back here past where the train turnaround is. kind of just over in this area, figure something out. And what else do we need to do? Oh, I know I've said this for like 12 years in a row, but I need to start working again on the Egyptian facades over here. So that's something we really need to, kind of take a look at. I know I've said that for like, 8 episodes in a row. But all this stuff we'll kind of get to. I'm really happy with how the tiger enclosure turned out. Still don't know what we'll put over here. I'm kind of waiting on one of my people to maybe build some pandas or something that I think could maybe go with the with kind of like our little Southeast Asian area over here that kind of sits in front of the tiger exhibit. And but yeah, like I said, it's a work in progress. And remember too, a lot of you guys have still been messaging me saying, man, when are you ever going to put this on the workshop? Like, we really want to get down in here and just take a look at everything, for yourself. Well, guys, it is on the workshop right now. I've had it on there for like 2.5, 3 weeks now. So definitely go on there, and I will link the workshop link down in the description box below. So yeah, kind of jump in there and tell me what you think about this. So, but I will leave it at that, guys. I know it's kind of a shorter update. I just kind of wanted to let you know that we are actively back in the park now. We are working on the North American area, and by the next episode, we will definitely have the grizzly bear. The grizzly bears up and running. I know you guys are really looking forward to all the North American stuff and how this whole area of the park fleshes out. I think the wolf sanctuary over here has came out really cool. And then of course too, like, I'm with you in waiting to see what kind of facades that Woody is going to come up with. Really interesting stuff on that. And he even asked if I was interested or if I had built a train station yet for the safari train. So I told him actually no, I haven't. So we'll see kind of maybe if he's working on something like that for me. I think that would be really cool. And so just like I said, guys, let me know your thoughts down below, and we will just kind of get back into this mischief. I didn't want to start a new park on you guys. I know a lot of you guys probably thought in the last couple weeks with me, essentially stopping work on the safari park, and then when I put it on the workshop, you guys know me, you're really probably like, oh, well, the safari park's screwed now. It'll never get finished. He's going to start on Dollywood or something, and we will never see him touch that again. So that is not the case this time. I intend to see this park out to the end before we start anything new or big this summer, but that is kind of the goal. Before summer really starts bearing down on us, I kind of want to, go ahead and get the safari park wrapped up. So you'll just have to let me know your thoughts down below on that. And maybe next time we'll bring in I'll show the new people around maybe when we have a little more time. I don't want to keep you guys here for no 30 minutes or anything, but we'll give a full tour. Maybe that's even what the next episode could be. Maybe we could go into Tegid Cam and maybe do like a full safari park walk around. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that, because I think that would help us good. That would help us like figure out some good sight lines and stuff as well. Kind of see what we're lacking, see kind of what, just what needs attended to. And we'll just do with some cinematics and maybe a big walk around in the next episode. So anyways, guys, I'm Sdanwolf. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me, and I will catch you in the next video. Thank you. See you guys.